Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. If you're new, then hello, my name is Carly. I'm hoping today's video is going to be helpful for some of you. I want to share with you my daily cleaning routine, how I keep on top of the house in a very short time each day. So in today's video, I am taking you through my realistic daily cleaning routine as a single mum, along with some cleaning tips that help me that will hopefully help you as well to stop you from getting overwhelmed and keep on top of things. Because let's be honest, life gets pretty busy sometimes and it's very hard to keep on top of that housework and keep the house tidy. And some days are definitely messier than others, but with a simple routine and a couple of time-saving tricks, I definitely feel like I finally cracked it. I finally found a way to keep my home feeling fairly calm and clean, even on the busiest of days. So if you're looking for motivation, realistic routines, and a little bit of peace in the chaos, then hopefully this video will be for you. So let's get into it. So starting with my little morning tidy up, it always starts with the bed. It's such a small win, but it instantly makes the room feel more put together and just 10 times tidier. Getting the bed made, I'll normally spray it with some nice fabric scent. I think I'm using the crease release on it at the moment because that just smells gorgeous, so I love to do that. I'll also get the boys to make their beds. They're quite good at it. They do need a little bit of encouragement, but yeah, making the beds is a non-negotiable for me. Most mornings I'll put a load of washing in as well. There's normally like a designated space on the top of the stairs where everybody just puts their washing, and I will take it straight down so that I can get it washed straight away, or whoever's going downstairs will take the pile of washing with them. So I'm just putting a quick wash on, and it is an absolute bonus if before the school run I can get that out on the washing line, especially at the moment because it is so nice and sunny. What I leave in the morning as well, I always like to clean the toilets, just a quick clean of that because 3 boys, you can imagine, and I'll give the floor a quick wipe with a floor wipe. Makes me feel so much better just in case I have any unexpected visitors or one of the school mums comes back for a coffee or something like that. I like to know that even if the rest of the house is chaos, I'm leaving the house with at least the toilet clean. Also, if the dishwasher needs emptying, getting that done. I had loads of dishes this particular day from the night before that I couldn't fit in there as well, so that is another bonus if I can do that before I start my day. So my morning little clean there takes me about 15-20 minutes. It depends. Obviously not every day is the same, and if you don't have time to do all of that, then just do what is most important to you, or what's going to get on your nerves the most, because obviously I know not everybody has got the same amount of time in the morning, but yeah, about 15 minutes, getting a load of washing in, emptying the dishwasher, making my bed and cleaning the toilet. Those are important to me in the morning and make me feel more organised, so that is what I would prioritise before I leave the house. I think timers are really helpful as well. Setting yourself a 15-minute timer, it is amazing how much you can get done when you're against the clock and you don't get distracted, and you can have that little bit of competition with yourself to see how much you can get done. So timers are such a good thing for quick cleans. Focused effort is definitely the way forward. Obviously I've put some washing in as well. A load of washing in a day is so much better than letting it pile up and having to spend an entire afternoon washing, drying and folding away clothes. I like to do it little and often so that it doesn't build up. I also very much try to declutter as I go, so I am pretty much constantly have something in my hand, trying to put things away, making sure that when I do my makeup in the morning that I'm putting that all back, because I was getting in a really bad habit of not putting things away, and that is when you suddenly look in a room and go, where has all this stuff come from? And obviously getting the kids involved as well. If you've got children, make sure that they are learning to just put things away and pick up after themselves, which I feel like I say a million times a day, but they are getting there. But yeah, definitely tidy as you go. Try to get out of the habit of putting things down, like when you get in from somewhere and you've got your coat or your jacket, try to put it away straight away. Same with your shoes, and overall your space is just going to stay so much tidier. Next, I'll show you what I do in my little afternoon clean. This can be straight after school or earlier if I'm home for the day, so this is what I do. Thank goodness for this sunny weather that we've got at the moment. It is getting all the washing dry in no time at all. I absolutely love being able to hang it outside on the washing line, even if it takes a bit longer, but I do love to be able to get it dry out there. It smells nicer as well. I also do try, if I've got the time, to get it folded and put away straight away. I'll be honest, I'm not an ironer, so that saves me some time. I'm not into ironing, and most of the time when it's been hung outside, it doesn't need it anyway. Obviously, apart from the odd thing that will need an iron, but I do have a steamer as well that occasionally sees the light of day. But if I can get it put away pretty quick, that is just so much better, because it stops having this massive build up of washing that needs putting away, which can happen very, very easily. I also do get the kids to help out as well by putting their own clothes away, or trying their best to get things on hangers and put things where they need to be. So that is good for time saving, getting the kids involved. I am then spending a couple of minutes just wiping down the surfaces as well, which needs to be done. Well, it feels like it needs to be done 50 times a day, but I'm just going to wipe everything down with my Method cleaning spray. What I managed to get done in this afternoon tidy up is really dependent on time. It really depends where I am. So obviously some days I'll get more done than others, but I think it is important to try and remember that it doesn't have to be perfect, and to be happy with it being clean enough, even if it's not 100% how you'd want it to be. I try not to get caught up in all the little details and just get done the main things, because obviously this is every day. This isn't the time for the deep cleans, but just getting everything clean enough to keep your mind clear is what I find most important in the day-to-day cleaning. One thing I will say as well is I don't think I ever leave a room empty-handed. There is always something in my hand needing to be moved to where it belongs. So I try to always have something in my hand. Also multitasking. Obviously I'm on the phone whilst I'm just giving the radiator cover a wipe, because I thought, oh, I could just do that whilst I'm chatting away and look at the dirt on it. I do find hoovers like this, these cordless ones, really easy and great for when you're just needing to do a quick clean, because they're really lightweight. They normally have like a turbo mode on them as well, so you can just hoover up each room really, really quickly. I've forgotten exactly the model of this one, but I will try and link it down below because it is a good one. It's got a turbo boost button on it, which is really good, and also it allows you to switch from carpets to hard floors, which obviously is great for saving time as well. Another tip that I think is really helpful and really time saving is to keep supplies where you would use them. So obviously in the bathroom, keep all your bathroom cleaning things. I also keep some like anti-bac wipes around and an anti-bac spray upstairs and cloths and everything, because sometimes you just see things that need a quick wipe, and it is just so much better to just do it there and then when you see it. I am forever wiping a surface with something, fingerprints on a door handle or marks on the wall. It's important to keep all of those high touch surfaces clean, and it'll prevent build-up if you're just doing it as you go, which is why I am forever wiping down the surfaces in the kitchen. But it obviously just keeps everything fresh. But having the cleaner products where you need them is also really helpful, because you are so much more likely to do it there and then, instead of thinking, oh, I'll get that later, I'll wipe that down later, or I'll clean that later. So yeah, keeping a bottle of bleach in your bathroom, some cloths upstairs, and some anti-bac spray will definitely help save time and keep on top of things. It all comes back to the decluttering and cleaning on the go as well. I can literally be wiping the sink down as I'm brushing my teeth, like proper multitasking, because it just becomes like a mindful thing just to clean as you go. And it all adds up in the end where your space is going to be that much tidier and cleaner. I also think it's really good to not use too many products. Now I say this as somebody that's a little bit of a magpie when it comes to new cleaning products that are out, but for the most part I pretty much anti-bac everything and anything. This in a cloth keeps things ticking along quite nicely, and I will just wipe down everything. So it's really good to have like a multi-purpose product instead of using 15 different products for all different jobs, because you can just grab this and clean a load of things all at once. I love this as well, this Method spray. I nearly ran out of it. I get through so much anti-bac, I'm not gonna lie. This one with rhubarb, it smells so nice. This and a nice microfiber cloth get loads done with that, get loads of cleaning done. So the afternoons for me are wiping lots of things down, getting a few extra jobs done if I can find time, like getting the hoovering done, mopping the floors, that kind of thing. I'll try to concentrate on the areas that need it most that day. Obviously every day varies, there is not always the time. If there's a bit more time, then I will add an extra 10 minutes of cleaning onto it, or however long I've got, but it is more just to sort of keep it all ticking over before tea time when the house gets chaotic again, because it's always the evening times when the kids are home that things get a little bit more messy. So we'll see what I do in the evenings now, normally before bed, that make sure that I wake up to a nice tidy space as well. An evening clean, especially for me anyway, I do think is harder to find the motivation for. You're tired, you just want to sit down, but I do think it's really important to just spend 10-15 minutes resetting the house for the next day. To make it a little bit easier, it's great to put on your favourite music or a podcast, light a candle, set the timer for the 10-15 minutes, however long you've got to spend just putting the house back together. By the end of the day in my house, the sofa is definitely looking a little bit sad, so I just go and straighten up all the chair cushions, and I'm going along with the Dr. Beckman, just getting off any stains. There's some stains on that sofa that are definitely not going to come out. There's pen stains and all sorts I can't get out, but that Dr. Beckman is really good for just cleaning it up. I don't know if it can be used on all upholsteries, but I use it on my sofa and it's absolutely fine. It was a nice easy tea of pizzas for the kids, so I'm getting their recycling taken out, also sorting out the kids' lunch boxes. They do normally get these out of the bag themselves, but sometimes they forget, so I'm just getting them out and serving tea, which, yeah, nice and quick and easy, pizzas. And then the cleanup of that begins, so I'm just stacking up the dishwasher, and then I'm going to wash out the kids' lunch boxes, making sure that all little things like that are ready for the morning, washing their water bottles, all of that kind of thing, making life easier for myself for the morning. It's also such nice weather that I managed to get those lunch boxes dried in no time outside as well. Also, giving the surfaces another wipe down as well, having nice fresh clean surfaces is really important for the morning. The kitchen in particular is quite important to me to be tidy for the next day. Getting the bin emptied and also hoovering the floors. I had the time and energy to get the steam cleaner out as well. I do really like this. I can link this down below as well. I find it really good, really quick. So I'm just steaming over the kitchen floors as well. And then I will give the sink a clean, and that is the kitchen closed for the evening and ready for breakfast in the chaos of the morning. I do try to be really disciplined with my evening routine and that sort of 10-15 minute reset for the next day. I sometimes definitely don't feel like it, and of course there are days when I don't touch a thing in the evening because I'm too tired and I don't want to look at it, and that is okay too. But I do feel a lot better when I have had that little bit of time just to reset the house. So plumping up the cushions on the sofa, giving the sink a clean, giving those surfaces one last minute wipe down, and making sure the dishwasher is on if it's full, emptying the bin, all of those things that I was doing, because yeah, it just makes me have a much calmer morning in the morning. I'm just doing it for my future self. But of course, these things don't always go to plan, so do not give yourself a hard time if you are not managing to get everything done. And like I say, just try and concentrate on the things that are going to drive you the most mad. Prioritise those jobs. Another couple of tips that I think are really helpful just to keep on top of things throughout the day: if you find yourself having a lot of clutter build up that's scattered all around the house, it can be really handy to have like a catch it all basket, which you can put in like the main room or maybe at the bottom of the stairs. I know that's a place where a lot of things gather for me that I then sort out at the end of the day. But if you have a basket in a designated space that collects all the toys, the clutter, the random socks, the little fiddly things that need to find a home, if you have one area where just everything goes in that basket throughout the day, and then give yourself a bit of time in the evening to put everything away, that can really help keep on top of things. Just resetting your basket every night and then popping it back. You could have a couple of these around the house. You could also get the kids to help you out with this at the end of the evening, to go through the basket and to put everything away, because I don't know how it happens, but it happens all the time in my house where suddenly there's just bits of things everywhere. So having a basket or a space, a zone to put it all in, one pile of clutter that needs organising, it feels a lot more manageable than having it scattered everywhere around the house. I think all you need really is a rhythm that works for your real life, and small consistent actions matter so much more than the big stressful overhauls. Just know that you don't have to do it all, or you don't have to do it perfectly, or keep your house Instagram ready, but it just, yeah, I'm hoping that these small little tips will just help you feel a little bit more organised or a little bit more on top of things. I really hope that you found this video helpful or motivating in some way. Please do leave a comment down below if you've got any of your own like tips and cleaning hacks and things that you do, because I would love to hear them. Also, please do give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and click subscribe so that you don't miss my next one. I've got an Instagram as well, which is CarlyElizabeth_X, which I would absolutely love for you to follow. TikTok as well, which I'm trying to be more consistent on, which is CarlyElizabeth_XX. They will be left in the description box down below. Please do go give me a follow, I'd love that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I would absolutely love to see you again for my next one. Bye everyone.